In this video, I will share with you what to look out for when you're practicing Dolphin and prepare for a forearm balance, plus the two most common questions I have received regarding this pose. Dolphin might not be a fancy pose, might not get people many likes on Instagram, but the benefits are many. So if you have aspirations to develop your inversions practice, I suggest that you become friends with it. The two main things one should look out for when practicing Dolphin is that the hands, the forearms, should be positioned as wide as the shoulders. So hands and elbows should be as wide as the shoulders. This requires the external rotation of the shoulders and sequentially the activation of the rotator muscles, rotator cuff muscles, as opposed to bringing your hands together, which moves the shoulder in the internal rotation and the reduced activation of the rotator cuff. The second point is that the elbows, shoulders and hips have to come into a straight line. For this thing to happen, a lot of people will need to bend their knees or walk their feet away from their hands, and that's absolutely fine. This is necessary because it's this 180 degrees of shoulder flexion that we are trying to simulate in a dolphin that later on we want to replicate in a forearm balance. If you're used to practicing your dolphin with your shoulders moving forward, then you are strengthening potentially the shoulder joint, but not in a 180 degrees flexion. And as a result, when you will need it for forearm balance, you may not have this strength. There is one more thing which I don't consider it to be very important, but I will still add it, is that work towards a straight back when you're practicing Dolphin. And for this to happen, you may have to, again, bend your knees and tuck the tailbone towards the ceiling as you would do in a downward facing dog. How do you know that you are doing all the above correctly? The first one is that after a while, and I repeat, after a while, you will feel your upper back muscles working. Now, myself, practicing Dolphin regularly for nearly a year and a half, in the beginning I was feeling my shoulders. It is still a very safe thing. It is very unlikely that it will injure your shoulders just because the rotator cuffs, which are the stabilizers of the shoulder joint, are activated. However, on the long run, it has to be the upper back muscles that you feel working. The second thing is that you should be able to hold it for 2 to 3 minutes. I should say you should aim towards building it up to 2 to 3 minutes. The two most common questions regarding Dolphin are where to look at. It's not that important. People with tight traps that lift their head too much may be feeling pain in the neck, in which case you can relax your neck a little bit by dropping your head. Wherever you look is fine. I suggest you don't look back towards your feet a lot, but the reality is that even if you practice with your chin towards your chest, it's fine. The second question is how close should the feet be towards the hands? Bring them as close as your flexibility allows you without compromising the previous points. People with long hamstrings, flexible hips and calves should probably be able to bring them quite far closer. But please don't allow the shoulders to move forward and break the straight line of wrists, shoulders and hips. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment, or if you want any feedback on your own Dolphin practice, you can direct message me.